Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not on any time limits. I wanted to see the merchant as well. So, what have you got? Let's sell some crap first that I definitely don't want. Yep. Did I get... nope. I didn't get any extra weapons. So that would... Is that going to be... I wonder if it's any good for any of my companions. Not impressed at all. We can definitely get rid of that, and that. Not the one with the lock picking on. That's sort of walking around with me now. Dueling gloves. I don't understand what that chance of recycling is. Does it mean you get a chance of getting something useful when you recycle items as opposed to just sell them? Sell a lot. We want boots, officers' boots. And what else have we got? Let's sell all that then. Okay, let's see what this guy's got to sell then. I want a great big two-handed steel sword. So, this does more damage. It does a lot more stun. But I need agility 2 to use it. Oh. Disappointing. Hey, Green Tea! How are you? I was just thinking about you earlier today. I was just thinking, I haven't seen Green Tea on the stream for a little while. I wonder how they're getting on. How am I enjoying this game? I'm actually quite enjoying... I'm enjoying it more tonight than I was yesterday. I think I had a tough run of things yesterday. I was in an area that I was probably a bit too low level for, but you didn't get any indication of that, so it was a tough run. But I'm enjoying it more today. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's got its quirks. It doesn't feel like a fully polished experience, but it's from a smaller studio. So if you can accept that, it seems pretty good. And I think we're going to start getting somewhere in the main story now, which is going to... It's going to be good, we think. And how was Ancestors? Ancestors was good. Looking back, it was a bit of a grind to finish the game. The first half of the game was fantastic. Loved it. A great voyage of discovery and adventure. Really enjoyed it. Second half was a grind to get through and finish because we were just repeating stuff we already knew by that point. But after a few days off, I actually found myself wanting to play it again. So, right from the start. So I guess that's a sign that it was actually pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You just finished one mission without even knowing? Oh, well, that's good. If you can tick missions off without having to try to do them, they're more fun. So I need agility 2 for all these long blades, unfortunately, which I wasn't expecting. So I need to get some agility. And I don't think I'm going to find... Don't think I'm going to find anything really good in there. That's a shame. Not yet. Not that I can use at the moment, anyway. Nothing on that. What about armor? Inquisitor's vestments. Nothing with stats on. I want stats. That's what we want. So there's nothing that I can really do. What a shame. Such a shame. So I can't use my fancy new swords yet. Let's travel on. Dorgrid, the Heart Gates. Anything obvious? We're not supposed to be up here yet. I only did it to come here and I sort of get this region on. Although we can travel to them from anywhere, so I don't think it actually matters. We should go back. All the way back to base. And ask the Admiral for a mission. No, we shouldn't. What we're going to do... Oh. What we're going to do is speak to Siora, because she's got a quest for her mother.
My mother is still held in this outpost near Vegiga.
Yes, this is what I needed.
I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. But you are already busy. We'll talk about it again once you have more time. Anything else?
Oh, Smeg. It's because I've started Vasco's quest. I can't do two of them at once, I think.
See you later.
You're considering buying Greedfall? Yeah, well, I think... Watch a little bit of it. If you like the look of it, then... I can't see any major flaws with it. You've got to look past things like the lip sync, which is bad. But I already don't notice that anymore. And just look past the fact that a lot of the buildings in outposts and cities are copy-pastes. They're just direct replicas. It's the dialogue and the interesting combat builds you can have. That's what you need to sort of focus on. And if that sort of stuff appeals to you, you will like it. Anyway, it looks like I have started Vasco's thing, so we're going to go and continue with that. And then I don't think it matters. I don't think there's any particular time limit on this, so we can do Siora's straight afterwards. Right, we're straight here.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Gives a job.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Norts suffered from it.
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
Sounds like a job for us. Find the wreckage of the Oriflamme? I was just thinking, where have I heard that before? The Oriflamme, if I remember right, is the name of the battle flag that the French Royal Army used to carry out, or the standard, when they were fighting the English in the 100 Years' War. And if they carried that out, it meant that no quarter would be given. I think that was called the Oriflamme. I might be wrong. Someone in chat might know more. Kaynor feels a bit like Elex. Lots of weirdness in the graphics and character animations. Story's more like a 90s game, but the game mechanics are solid. It does feel like an old-fashioned sort of RPG experience. The way that a lot of the maps when you get out in the world, they're kind of like corridors. You will go down this canyon, and it's rock walls, and there's no shortcuts. You will then go down this canyon, and the thing you want is all the way at the end of this canyon, which you then have to backtrack for. So it does feel like an older game in that respect. The story seems quite good, but I want to say it's going to be predictable, but it might prove me to be totally wrong. So we'll see. What? Des has even started streaming on Twitch? What's Des streaming? Is he streaming... he'll be streaming tanks, is he? Or is he doing something a bit different? I've seen him stream on Twitch in the past, but we're going back about 4 years or so. And I think he was streaming World of Tanks back then. I'd love to see him stream something a bit different. Is there a travel point here? Yes, there is. Excellent. So, this is where it wants to take me. We've got quests here. That's fine. We can go straight there. Hangman, you say you need a better... are you looking for a better weapon? I saw, did you say you wanted a better keyboard too? Or was I reading someone else? Oh, you need a better weapon. You're getting more used to playing with the keyboard. I read it as you wanted to buy a better keyboard. To which I was going to say, don't believe all the hype about mechanical keyboards necessarily being better. They might feel nicer, but in my experience, for the type of games I play anyway, they haven't made any difference whatsoever to the function. But they are nice in other respects. Have I played Elex? I don't think so. The name's not familiar. In fact, I don't think I've even heard of it. I'm curious about that. Elex. Whenever I come across a game that I haven't heard of, I instantly wonder why. Because, I mean, I've been around games a long time. And, wow, this is a big area to explore. And I feel like I should have come into contact with most of them. Talk to Constantine about the ancient ruins. Should probably have done that, but never mind. We're here now. Let's go. I've heard of Risen. Oh, it's made by the creators of the Gothic series. Blimey, that is going back a bit. You like low-profile keyboards that don't make much sound? That can be nice. Laptop style. Yeah, you're hard-pressed to find a good one. Some people like the Apple keyboard. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that. What I've done, got a really comfortable keyboard here. This is it a Gear Fanatic or a Fanatic Gear? It's not a make that's widely shouted about. It's a mechanical one. What are they, red keys? Or the slight variation on red, I think. They're very soft press. Fairly quiet. It's got 2 pass-through USB ports, which I found really useful for connecting stuff in. But, as well as its wrist rest or palm rest, I've also got the Roccat. You can see that? The Roccat wrist rest, which I sit on top of that, which I rest my heel and my hand on. So when they're sitting over the WASD keys, that wrist sits completely straight. There is no kink, there is no bend in any direction, and it is perfect for long periods of use. There's no strain, there's no wrist problems, and I've never seen anyone set a keyboard up like that before. But I had to find something that was more comfortable, and that combination of the two just worked perfectly. I was going to make a video on it actually, but never got around to it. You don't care about the sound too much of keyboards, but there's a more silent one from Corsair. Someone else made a... It wasn't a mechanical keyboard. It was just the old... what do you call them? Membrane-style keyboard. And it was... I think it was about 35 quid. And it was supposed to be virtually silent. And that was the benefit of it. I used one of them for years for gaming with. Not that particular model, but a Logitech one instead. And they were fine. It didn't wear out or anything. It was good. I mean, I must have played about on PCs 12 years on it or something, which was a fairly inexpensive keyboard at the time. Don't like spending money if I don't have to. There's so much hype, unnecessary hype for things on YouTube. Oh, you could have this, you could have that, and really, it is just unnecessary hype. There's a lot of very cheap solutions to problems that work perfectly fine. Why can I loot that, please? I'm still trying to loot this thing whilst reading chat. It's not working for me. Come on, out of the trees, the Sade. Right, out. The only real difference between mechanical keyboards and membranes is that mechanical keyboards register multiple simultaneous key presses without delay. If you don't play FPS or MOBA games or some of the MMORPGs, you really don't need them. Are we really going to fight these damn... I'm still trying to loot that thing. Whoa, get in there. Let's drop a little poison trap just there. Yay, everything's poisoned and I'm stunned. Knocked down? That doesn't happen very often. Well, let's just let him die. He is about to die off, I think. Well, that poison trap did some good. Maybe not as good as if I just poisoned my blades. I really wanted a mechanical keyboard for the... Well, let's be true. Why did I want a mechanical keyboard? I'd never had one before, and I wanted to try one out. And I also tried to find one that'd be as quiet as possible, because I didn't want loads of like tappy tap noises and click clicks right by the microphone, which, although it's off camera, it's just here. It's sitting above the keyboard. But if you position things properly, it's not a problem with the right type of mic. And I ended up with this one, which I have no complaints about. The key, it's a... Is it red? I think it's red. It's a little bit soft for typing because it's too easy to hit the wrong key and make a typo. Took a long time to get used to for that respect. It's quiet enough, but not massively quiet. But it's a really good keyboard. It does what I want it to, and the 2 USB pass-throughs has been a huge benefit for all sorts of things. You've been a fan of my YouTube channel for quite a while, by the way. Good content, even though you've moved away from World of Tanks. Thank you very much. Thanks for saying so. I don't miss World of Tanks. I mean, one of the reasons I don't miss it was that I played it for about 5 years. That's a long time to play any game, especially one that doesn't really change that much. I mean, yes, there has been changes to the way it works and everything, but really the core experience of the game is still the same. So, I mean, are you still playing World of Tanks, Kane, or have you moved on? You got different games you enjoy? A bit of variety is always good, I think. It's easy to get burned out on one thing if you're constantly hammering away at it. Hello, gentlemen.
Halt! Entering this camp is strictly forbidden.
Very well, soldiers. We're leaving.
What? I didn't even get to play the "Do you know who I am" card. I guess that's for a quest later. You've been playing it ever since the beta? It's become less and less the past few years. That's when I started back then, and I actually well, I don't know if I preferred everything back then. Back then it felt much more like a World War II tank game. There was some... I mean, what was the highest tier of things back then? I don't know, 6, 7, 8? 8 maybe? Don't think they had tier 10s back then. And you felt like you got into epic battles with Grants and Shermans and Panzer IVs and Tigers. So it was all good. Nope.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, I thought I was going to get 2 stealth attacks in there, but nope. You tank him, I'll knock him down. I should be using the kick more, I think. Feels odd using it against beasts, but when beasts aren't looking at you, it's actually highly effective. But yeah, I enjoyed playing in the beta. I played it enough to get when it went live, I got the reward tank, that crappy, horrible M4A2 or whatever it was, the Sherman. Oh, hang on. No, get him. Ah, bloody thing got away. I needed that fox. Gold spam and multiple skills annoys you? Yeah, it's... I think the gold spam is something that really annoyed me because it kind of made a lot of armor just irrelevant. So the big, heavy, slow tanks suddenly became irrelevant because someone could, press the 2 key, load up with premium ammunition, and then that would be that. And then Wargaming then started balancing heavy tanks around the use of premium ammunition to give them huge amounts of armor, which kind of made using standard ammunition pointless and almost impossible against such things. And yeah, the whole thing just all went out of balance and bad. And it certainly doesn't feel like the same game that we played, what was it, 10 years ago? 8 years ago? Oh, it's one of these damn pigs. Hang on. These are worth a bloody shot or two. Ow! Come on then. Charge me, if you dare. Have some fury. That really hurts. I get them from the flanks, so it ain't so bad. Right, that armor is down, which is good. Wow, I got a good attack in there. Going down. Those pigs have caused me no end of trouble in this game. I'd rather fight the bear things. Feels less like a skill-based game now, and more like a credit card game. There's a lot of so-called free-to-play games ended up like that very quickly. Spent a lot of time going up heavy trees, and now they have no real advantage. And some of the medium tanks have better armor than some of the heavies, Russian ones I'm thinking of in particular. So, yeah, it's all good reasons to... I mean, people still enjoy the game. That's fine. I'm not like trying to convince everyone to stop playing. But yeah, I've definitely done my time in it. What's this? Pine resin. And a fossil in amber. I bet there's a mission somewhere to hunt stags as well. We've got one for hunting foxes. I bet there's one for stags. Damn, if I'd come around the other way... I'm going to get seen here, aren't I? I can't go through the trees. Like, the invisible wall around the trees. Oh, well. Oh, god damn, I didn't see that big fat thing just there. Hang on, that should be a stealth attack, surely. Whoa!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
We got it down.
Let's see.
Thought he had a chance to respond. Another one down. Ouch. Get behind. It's great when your teammates just distract these things. And you can quite safely and happily just chop things up from behind them. That's the best advantage of having companions. The distraction. Will you put the sword away? It's so annoying trying to loot when you've got the sword out. It'd be nice if they just put the weapons away just a little bit quicker. I know it's only a key press from me, so it's not like hard times or anything. What is this? A gloomy lair. Let's check it out. Due south. Place of power, maybe? Oh, is this... Oh, good. We've got some stuff. Okay. This is something a bit different. I've not found anything like this before. Is it like a shortcut through somewhere? Wow. Fireflies? That's kind of pretty. Oh, crap. Time to put the old poison trap down. Oops. I need to get the points put into poison traps and then... They're not going to go for it, are they? Come on. Yes, trigger it. Poison everyone. Ouch. Let's also do... let's put one down there as well. I missed it. Oh, God. She healed me, which is really cool. Get out of it. I'm not quite sure what that last trap was that I put down. Yeah, help, 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 help. Dead. I just went running straight into that. I thought it was empty down here. Warframe proved that fair free-to-play games work. You spent more money than you ever did in World of Tanks. Everyone has nothing but praise for Warframe. And yet, I've not tried it. And a lot of people say you don't really get it until you try it. But I look at it, I look at people playing it, and all I see is people doing like jumpy, twirly, somersaulty, divey, dash things through space stations, occasionally stopping to kill something, and then jumping on, spinning, twirling. And I just don't get it. It doesn't appeal to me. But I mean, I totally get that everyone says it's a really good game. Can we somehow get... No, he's going to see me straight away. We might come back to that bit and see if we can get in from the other side. They look like they're waiting for me, though. Alright, this is a dead end. Okay, well, I guess if we're going through, we're going through. Gotta like Space Ninjas to enjoy it. Path of Exile, best free-to-play game so far. Again, I watched that, and I think it just looks like people using big area of effect attacks just to go charging through, completely siding down everything, and not actually having to stop and think and do anything, just gathering loads of loot, which is mostly useless. Again, people say that's an amazing game, so I guess it must be. Where's the big guy?
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Is the big guy off killing someone? Oh, he went running up here, okay. Oh, she's doing a great job. Excellent. Hack him down. She did a great job. She's not even damaged. Great job of tanking that beast. Far better than me. It's bad when your AI companions are better at the game than you are. If someone dares to mention Destiny, then Warframe fans come out and bash it. I've not played Destiny either. Although, again, is that now free to play? But people say Destiny's pretty good. I guess what we're getting at is that there are actually a lot of good games out there to play. I feel like I've wandered into a right funny old lair down here. Right, this bit looks like a dead end, so I think this should be safe to explore. We're nearly at level 14 too. I like it when we level up. Big chest. Please not be... yes. Thought it was going to be a lock-picking job. Navigator's sailor's coat. When am I going to loot something that's actually worth looting other than just junk to sell? I think all my good stuff's come from merchants so far. Best looter shooter is still the Borderlands series. I actually, whilst I was trying to upload episodes of this, I couldn't do anything else online. I tried playing a little bit of Borderlands 2, and I've sort of played the first hour and a half or so. Whoa! I mean, it's alright. It's not, oh god. Will you stop it? I'm trying to... Oh my god, I'm going to die horribly here. Yep, dead. I did quick save. I couldn't get time to take a potion. I got interrupted all the time. If there was a skill that got rid of the interrupt or the time for potions, or removed it, or just reduced it, that would be fantastic. But it's too big an animation lock. It's also too hard sometimes just to get away from... Can I just not go over the edge of that? Oh god. I've killed the game. I've killed the game. Okay, we've found a bug. Oh no, I'm off. It's okay. Thought I was stuck there. Yeah, Borderlands 2. It was, it seems alright, but it's not making me think, wow, I've got to play more of it. Play it a bit longer before I like form an opinion of it, obviously, but I've walked straight into it again. Not enough items. Right, let's put some traps down. And let's put one of those down, because we can. Yay! Take that. Did that kill him? No. What the hell happened there? They went into stasis. Which was really weird. They're not dead. It's like these are stealth bats or something. Hang on. Just be careful I don't get poisoned again. This is odd. Kick it down, kill it fast. What a scrappy fight. They all went into stealth when they hit one of my traps. It must have been the stasis trap that I put down. Weird. Borderlands is kind of a co-op experience, not much fun alone.